morning, day 16. Here I am on the SIKANNI Chief River. It's time to do some fishing. I was told that there's some fish jumping in a pool right over, kind of right behind the trailer over here. So I'm going to go into there and throw a fly in there. I got my waders on this morning because this is a very wading kind of river. What do we got there? A little Arctic grayling. First one of the trip. Aren't you pretty? Look at that. You're just a baby. There we go. Fish on. Fish off. Got one on. Good size this time. Get him on the reel. Ooh, we got ourselves a little Arctic grayling. I'm now fishing in the Whitehorse River. Just about 20 minutes from my campsite heading north. Small grayling. This one's a bit bigger than the other ones that I got this morning. I'll show you this little guy. So pretty. Look at that dorsal fin. Isn't that gorgeous? What do we got? Oh look, it's another grayling. Surprise, surprise. Fish number 3 on this river. What do we got? Oh, it's a grayling. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And I keep catching fish here. This would be number 6. Well, it decided to rain here at this next little river that I stopped at. All right then. And it's hailing pea-size hail. So I have just turned off of the Alaska Highway to Highway 77, facing that way to the Northwest Territories. I am going into Fort Liard, which is just kind of inside the Northwest Territories border. I've never been on this section of highway. I hear it's quite spectacular. Wow, look at this huge culvert I'm standing on. It's got to be, oh, I'd guess 20 feet across. I'm standing right on the very top here, and it looks dicey, but I'm just going to cast my lure into that pond over there just because I can. Oh, little fish just jumped for it. That is funny. I'm going to try that again. That's kind of fun. Alright, let's see if I get the guy this time. Oh, I got one on. That is funny. Now he's going to come up way up into the air. He's going, oh my God, what have I done? Where am I going? I'm flying. We've got a little grayling here. We're gonna have to let him go. And you better not flop out of here, buddy. There you go. That's funny. Oh, we got ourselves a little black bear there. It's been raining on and off all day long. I had some thunder, lightning, hail storms. I mean, it's been quite an exciting day, really. I'm heading into the camper right now for 3 reasons. It's raining, there are mosquitoes, and I'm absolutely bagged. I will see you tomorrow. And this is the, not sure if I'm going to pronounce it right, the Petitote River. And boy, does it look fishy to me. I camped here overnight. It was pouring rain all night long, and the trailer's leaking. Fish on this morning already. I like it. What do we got? Probably a grayling. Fish on. This one's a little bigger. Not by much. Just took it so hard though. Scrappy. No walk of shame for me this morning. And here is the camper. Well, it's official, folks. I am in the Northwest Territories. So this is coming into Fort Liard, and there are buffalo on the road. We just had a pretty cool experience here driving down Highway 77 south of Fort Liard and back into British Columbia again. I was just waiting to get to my next fishing spot here at Deesum Creek, which I'll pitch a line in here in just a few moments. But I saw up ahead what I thought was a dog again, and this is the second time this happened on this trip. It actually wound up being another lynx. And I haven't seen lynx in years, and now on this trip, in just the last couple of weeks, I've seen 2 of them. This one was just strolling down the side of the road, and I managed to get just a few photos of it because by the time I stopped the truck, it had passed, and I just got the telephoto lens out, and I just took a couple photos of it. So that was a pretty cool experience. It would not turn around for me. I got kind of a bit of a side shot of it. Well, let's see what the Deesum Creek has to offer us in the way of fish. Let me guess. Grayling. We'll see. How big? Probably small. All right, let's get some fuel out of the back and put that in the gas tank. And just haul this puppy out of here. Oh, that's a heavy boy. Look, look, look. Here's this mountain that looks like it's got a chunk taken out of it. Black bear up on the hill. My first cast. That was a good size. Maybe the biggest one so far. Yeah, look at you. Oh my God, I got a bruiser. I got a monster on here. That's dinner. Wow, what a beast. Wish I had my net with me now. Look at the size of that one. That's a beauty. Well, buddy, I think you're dinner. There we go. I knew somebody would take the worm. Look at that. Nice grayling with a worm fly. Beautiful grayling. Thank you. Say goodbye. Wow, what a super epic morning it was this morning. I lost count. 8, 9 fish, and I don't know how many on and gones. Summit Lake, Northern Rockies. We've got some caribou on the road. This water is gin clear. Like, it's crazy how crystal clear this water is. So I decided to stop at the Toad River recreation site earlier this afternoon. It's probably about 3 o'clock. Just wanted to stop a little early. All right, here we are on a little beach with looks like a class 2 rapids and a nice little pool with back eddy right in here. What do we got there? Decent sized grayling. End of day 18. Wow. It's really coming along. We're almost 3 weeks into this trip. This morning started off on the TETSA River where I caught 9 grayling. Now in the Northern Rockies here, so I expect to see a lot more wildlife, and I did this morning. As soon as I left the campsite just a few kilometers up the road, I saw a large herd of caribou, which is, oh, I love caribou. You know you're in the north when you see caribou. Crazy, talking to myself. This YouTube business is not easy. Kind of been noticing this beard of mine while I'm filming is looking kind of on the scruffy side, so it's time for a bit of a shave, and I brought the hair clippers with me. What do you think now? A little better? I think so. Handsome devil. I'm on the Toad River this morning. I'm not going to do any fishing. I did most of my fishing yesterday. I had such an epic fishing day. I didn't need to get up early this morning. Thought I'd sleep in a little bit. It's about 7:30, and for me that is sleeping in, believe me.
Today's a travel day, heading to Watson Lake. I'm going to stop at a bunch of rivers to do some fishing. Maybe it'll be as epic a day as it was yesterday, who knows.
Because I'm using the Garmin InReach tracking device, I can actually Bluetooth into my iPhone here, and the app, the Earthmate app, which comes with this, allows me to actually get some accurate weather forecasts by satellite, which is pretty cool. Still using the old style gas pumps. Gotta love it. Just coming up to MUNCHO Lake. Well, I thought I'd just stop here on MUNCHO Lake, just a few minutes up the road from the Double G restaurant that I just had that amazing breakfast at. Wow. It's called the Geriatric. The bacon was like 1/8 of an inch thick, and they didn't scrimp on it. That toast was 1 inch thick. I may be regretting that breakfast in about an hour or so, but we'll find out, I guess. Trout River. Let's check it out. There we go. Fish on! I knew you were in there. Nice size grayling. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Nobody wants it. Oh, I just caught one. This is on the way up. Oh, on and gone. We got ourselves a buffalo just walking down the middle of the highway here. Fairly typical scene on the Alaska Highway, I think. Alright, let's see if I can cross through this crazy big herd of buffalo. He's got his tail up. I don't know what that means, but I don't think I want to mess with him. The Smith River. So instead of turning left to go to that little fishing spot, I decide to go right because I get enticed by a sign that says waterfall. Check out the Smith River waterfall. Back road to the waterfall that I was just at. I just want to show you all the butterflies. They're just standing on the road over here, and there's like thousands of them, this entire stretch of like 2.5 kilometers. You can see that for some reason they like certain areas. It's just amazing to see these guys here. That little detour is over, and I'm finally here on the Smith River, where I was supposed to be. Come on, buddy, I know where you live. Right there. 1, 2, 3, Smith River Lane. There we go. I got you now. I come a knocking. I knew you were in there. You're just a wee little bugger. We've got some kind of an animal crossing the road. What do we got down there? Well, I officially made it to the Yukon. And you know how I can tell? There's a signpost with stickers all over it. Well, just 48 kilometers to go before my tank is empty. But I'm only about 10 kilometers outside of Watson Lake, Yukon. Gas pump attendant, is that what you are? Okay, we are here at Nugget City.
This is the RV park. It sits on 20 acres. Here's the RV wash.
I walked through that. I'm going in there.
Yeah,
My
wash.
camper's a little dirty. So end of day 19. What an epic day it was today getting here. Wow. Probably about 350, 400 kilometers, but lots of stops along the way. I'm going to be starting early in the morning, do some more drone aerial work. There's a lake on the other side of the property over here that I want to check out with the drone and see if there's any access to go fishing in there, because fishing in this area is phenomenal. This is my charging station that I have in the camper, and every night I charge all of my devices. My 2 DJI drones get charged, my iPhone, my laptop, I've got my Garmin InReach, my GoPro batteries, and my regular batteries for my flashes that I use when I do photography. Morning of day 20, almost 3 weeks into the journey. Wow, pretty amazing. What a beautiful day today. I got up fairly early and flew the drone already around the Nugget City campground RV park. Pretty spectacular. What a huge property they have here. Just the campground alone, 80 different units in there. Some for like the big rigs pulling them through, the big 50 amp, 30 amp, 15 amp tenting sites, big sandy dump, big RV wash. This is a huge campground. They've got a great restaurant. Just finished having breakfast over there. Super nice folks.
$4.55. Change.
Well, what a busy day today it was photographing Nugget City. Boy, if you're ever coming up this way, you've got to hit Nugget City, which is just about 20 minutes west of Watson Lake. Definitely a place to come to if you've got a big rig or even a tent. This is the place to go camping, and it is the restaurant in the area, and it is definitely the only gift shop between Fort Nelson and Whitehorse. So if you're ever looking for souvies for your family or friends when you're traveling up north, that is the place to do it, right over there at the gift shop. Hey, big bear! Wow, that was a big bear. Well, check this out. This is Signpost Forest in Watson Lake. Just a few signposts here and there. I mean, this is just a small portion of this park. I've been looking for a good spot to put the sticker, and I think I found one. This is Gertrude. She's in a pretty prominent spot here, and I thought this would be an appropriate place to put this sticker that I brought with me. Alright, now it's going to be photographed a lot, so I thought, you know, why don't we put the sticker right here on Gertrude. Nice to be finally on the way. About 10 kilometers out of town is the Watson Lake Airport, and just wanted to see the old hangar and terminal here. This is the original terminal from 1942. So I'm finally on the Robert Campbell Highway north of Watson Lake, heading to Ross River and CARMACKS. So check out the Campbell Highway. Campbell Highway is paved for now, but that's going to change up here pretty soon. We're going to hit gravel not too far down the road. So let's go check out this lake here. There's a little path just right in behind the trailer here. Check that out. Really shallow up front here. So the reason for the big tarping of the campfire this evening is the sky just turned kind of gray real fast, and the wind picked up. It looked like a storm was coming in over the lake. The wind was howling, and I thought, wow, I don't want this thing to leak on me again, because I've had some real issues with it and I haven't had a chance to fix it yet. Today I decided I'm going to stay here. It's, you know, it's nice out. There's no reason for me to be driving today. I don't have to be anywhere in particular. I like this spot. I can get caught up on some work. I thought it was going to pour last night. I wished it would have, because I wanted to test out this big tarp system. But anyways, it didn't rain. It was cold though. And it's just getting colder as you head up north. It's time to check on our bread. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. It's time to show you this loaf of bread here that I made. Look at that. Beautiful loaf of bread. I'm gonna cut into that. Lots of seeds in there. Smells wonderful. And I just saw spruce grouse as I was registering for another night here. I have to run back and grab the camera. See if I can find that grouse again. There he is right there. This is what happens when you leave your bag of peanuts outside and some little varmint gets at it. This is definitely the work. Oh, the ravens. Nasty buggers. I think I'm in trouble. Some pretty big mushrooms around here. Dumb me, I left my peanuts out again. And look what they're doing. Making a hell of a mess. There you go. Just wanted to share a little story here with you about this old fishing knife. I bought this, back in the mid-70s. I was just a wee young lad, and when I got married, we got a dog, and within the first couple of days of owning this dog, he found this knife and he started chewing on it, and you could see all the teeth marks in here. And I remember being so angry at the time that he had chewed on my knife. I was just furious. But You know, now that he's long gone and I see this knife and the scabbard, how he's chewed on it and his teeth marks, it reminds me of my dog, and I'm really glad he actually did that. So here I have an old knife with a really nice leather scabbard that's been chewed on by my old friend Jody. He was quite the dog, and I'm glad he left me this gift. Made myself a nice dinner tonight. Scrambled eggs with cheese and onions and a bunch of spices in it. Corn on the cob, and my wife's famous honey Dijon mustard on salad. Yum. God, I love that sound. It's a chilly one this morning. Got up about an hour ago, had a look out here at the lake. It was pretty foggy, couldn't even film anything, but it settled down a little bit, it's clearing up. This is the north end of Simpson Lake where I was camping last night. Just driving along here and it's so pretty. I just thought I'd show you the view into that valley coming up here. Check that out. Ooh, that's the territory I'm heading into. Well, I haven't gone very far this morning since leaving camp and come across this beautiful little river or stream here. And look at this pool in front of me. Oh, that's inviting. Now, I'm not going to promise you this time that I'm going to catch something, because every time I do that, nothing happens. So, well, sometimes anyway. So it just looks fishy. So let's hope we catch something here. Let's give it a try. Oh, fish on. Here we go. It's a good size one. This is not a grayling. Tell by that fin. And he's got it right in the side of the mouth here. That is dinner for sure. What have we got there? Oh, that's a beauty. All right, let's bring you up onto the grass here where I can see what the heck's going on. I just broke my fishing rod. You done broke my fishing rod, buddy. What a gorgeous fish that is. That's got to be, oh, that's pushing 2.5 to 3 pounds, that one. And he really inhaled that hook too, so. But you broke my fishing rod. That's all right. I just stopped here at Coffee Lake, not too far away from Ross River, where I'm going to be stopping for the evening. And I came across this flooded lake over here. Well, it sure looks like this lake has flooded this road here quite a bit, and it's kind of disappearing. But something that you wouldn't really expect is to find a car parked right here. I think that's kind of a silly place to park your car. Wow, look at that. It is completely ruined. This is an interesting way to pay for gas. English. What's the price per liter? Oh, that's not too bad. 2049. So this would be the old bridge crossing the Pelly River. That is a very old bridge indeed. This is the North Canal Highway, and it will take you into the Northwest Territories, up to a whole bunch of mining operations up there. Wow, what an epic day today was. I'm here at a campground pretty close to Ross River, about maybe 10 kilometers away. Drove about 350 kilometers today, something like that. And when you're doing about 60 or 70 kilometers an hour max, that's a pretty long day. Lots of stops, lots of fishing. Super good day today. That was a lot of fun. Lots to write home about, and lots of videos and photography today as well. Good morning. Day 24. I'm here on the LAPIE River on the Campbell Highway. Stayed last night at LAPIE Canyon Campground. I got here pretty late last night, and man was I ever tired, so I just needed a place to crash. I had a look around, and it's not a place that I want to stay overnight. It's simply because there's not really enough amenities over here. The town of FARO is back that way, maybe only about 50 kilometers, and there's quite a few services there, including Wi-Fi and internet and cell service, which I kind of need to get access to for a little bit for business. And yeah, I am doing business on this trip a little bit. It's not just a holiday, it's a working holiday, let's put it that way. So I'm just walking up to the LAPIE River Bridge, and it's quite a canyon here. Now check out that view of the LAPIE River and the bridge that I'm on right now. This canyon here is quite spectacular. Just a pretty little lake here beside the road. There's a flock of ducks there just swimming by. I'll take some photos of these beautiful tree reflections in the water. It's like glass. Coming to the end of the dirt road on the Campbell Highway, right at the turnoff to FARO. I'm going to head up that way, and I'm going to be so glad this dirt road is over for now. I'm getting a lot inside the trailer, so looking forward to some clean road for a change. I'm going to make the turn here to FARO and check out the town for sure. And here comes the pavement. Wahoo! Loving it. All right. FARO, 10 kilometers. Here's a bit of history of this particular truck. Ore haul truck number 3. At one time, the biggest truck in the Yukon. Wow. Imagine driving this to work every day. I'm gonna check this thing out. Nice sign. Wow. Man, shoulder checking on this thing would have been fun. Maybe I can get through here. Oh, it is hard walking through this stuff. And I'm now using these beautiful boxes here from Loop. Got these from my sponsor, Loop Tackle. Beautiful little box. So this is my nymphs, and I got one for dries. I don't have a lot of dries yet. I did have a bunch, but all my flies were stolen last year. That's a different story. So I'm building up a new collection here. All right, a couple more casts. If nothing happens, we're out of here. Just stopped here on the side of the highway again. There's a river on my left, and I realized I was getting kind of dozy while driving. So you know what? I'm gonna sit up camper and have myself a little snooze. Just a cat nap. So I have reached the end of the Campbell Highway here on highway number 2. So left to CARMACKS, right to Dawson City. And of course, what do you see? A cold beer off sale sign. Wow. That's a honkin' big river. First crossing of the Yukon River. So my final destination today was supposed to be CARMACKS, and I finally get into the town of CARMACKS, and the campsite there is not exactly what I was kind of hoping for, like right on the highway. And I was going to spend a couple days there to get caught up on some stuff. Right now I'm about, I'd say about an hour away north of Whitehorse, and looking forward to getting this day over. Actually, it's lots of driving, but I just have to stop for scenes like this. There's just no way that I could miss this. Well, she ain't perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was. At least now I can do some repair on these bubble panels here. So I am in Whitehorse. What an epic day of driving it was. I wasn't really intending to get as far as Whitehorse today, but with the weather coming in a little bit and the non-availability of campsites, let's put it that way, in CARMACKS and any other location I was looking at, I just decided to make the drive into town. I'm going to be here for 5 nights. I've registered in a campground, the High Country RV Park, I believe it is. Kind of like one of the better ones in town. Been here a couple times before. Great spot. Has all the amenities, you know, laundry, showers, that kind of thing. So it's exactly what I'm looking for. In behind me over here is the SS Klondike. I'm going to show you around Whitehorse the next couple of days. So I've got really, I think it's 4 nights before I pick up my brother. And he's coming in on a midnight flight. So it's going to be a late one, but for the next 3 or 4 days, I've got some time. So I'm going to walk through the town of Whitehorse, show you some of the highlights, take you on a walk along the Yukon River. We'll have a look at that bad boy as well over there.
Well, good morning. It's day 25 here in Whitehorse, Yukon. And today is going to be a tourist day. So I'm just going to head out and check out a couple things in town and just turn the camera on and let you guys see what's kind of going on. Here's my campsite. I'll just show you that. It's not a huge site, it's quite small. It's a very large campground, 127 units in total.
Main Street, Whitehorse.
So that was a bit of a walking tour of the SS Klondike, the paddle wheeler that used to ply that river, the Yukon River, for many years. Time for an oil change. Right beside the RV campground, they've got a number of old vehicles here that were used in the making of the Alaska Highway, hidden in the trees here. Let's see if I can get through to the front of this. This is an old ambulance. It's pretty cool. What's the sign in here? Vehicle cost $4,797. Maximum speed 35 miles per hour. Looks like an old bulldozer of some kind. Or it's a crane, that's what that is. Wow. Amazing. I think somebody used to sit up here and get their legs precariously close to these driving chains. No safety covers there. Men weren't sissies back then. Another Jeep type truck. U.S. Army. Well, it is late morning on day 26 and I'm here still in Whitehorse, and behind me here is Shipyard Park, where they used to build all the sternwheelers that used to ply the waters of the Yukon River. Boy, it sure was a hot one today. It was close to about 30 degrees Celsius. And so out came the t-shirt and the shorts, and it was nice. Did some touring today in the city, walked around, did a couple of like tourist kind of stuff that I hadn't done before, which was kind of fun. You know, Whitehorse is a cool little town. Kind of rediscovered some things that I'd seen in the past, like a good art store where we purchased some art back in 2008. The artist is still there, and there's a piece that I really like. It was a good day today, you know. I felt like I got something done, so it's I feel accomplished today. How's that? I'm gonna go fishing this morning. I decided, yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna show you the spot actually. Right down this area here, you can see the river is actually fairly slow. All right, here we go. Let me give this a try on the Yukon River. First time ever. First time fishing with this new rod. Oh yeah, this rod casts real nice compared to the other one anyway. And we got some more seaweed. So you know what? I think that's pretty much it for this location. So breakfast here at the Burnt Toast Cafe. It was great. I'm gonna take you to another spot here right next door that was a staple in Whitehorse for many years. So this was the iconic Klondike Rib and Salmon restaurant, which just shut down in May after, I don't know, 20 some odd years. What a great location this was. It's up for sale right now, and quite the history to this building. I didn't realize that they actually have a dam here on the Yukon River, and this is how the city of Whitehorse gets its electrical power.
4 weeks with my brother, starting in about 10 minutes. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to record the whole thing on the GoPro.
Just got the flight radar app open here, and you can see actually where that flight is. There I am there. There he is there. I see your flight coming in, bro. Howdy, stranger.
Hey, man.
Good to see you. Can't believe you're finally here.
Hey, took a while,
Holy
eh?
crap, eh? Good morning, day 28. Officially 4 weeks into the trip, and it was an epic evening last night. I picked up this character here. That's my brother Hans, and we are finally on our 4-week trip together, where we head up north to Tuktoyaktuk on the Arctic Ocean. So today we're just going to do a little bit of orientation, get my brother all settled here, get all his stuff in the truck and in the trailer, and we'll start this party soon. Anyways, today organization and a little bit of sightseeing, and we're going for breakfast right now, and we're gonna have a great day. He's finally here. My God,
Yeah,
can't believe it.
believe it. You will be photographed a lot.
4 years into planning, and he's finally here. So we're just playing tourist right now here again at the dam, at the dam. There are some Arctic grayling in the river right now, in the fishway. So this is the fishway that we just saw inside. It's kind of cool that the fish are allowed to go through the dam this way here. You can see some actually right up at the surface here. Arctic grayling right in there. That's just a big wooden box. Whole fishway. Cool. This is Miles Canyon from high above, and we're going to be going down to that bridge right over there shortly. Miles Canyon, Yukon River. Oh, this looks sketchy. Wow, I think they ran stern wheelers through here at one time. Crazy. Don't jump! Don't jump! Okay, there. No, don't. You really don't want to go down there, buddy. Day 29 of the trip, and today is an exciting day. Today is the day we shove off for points up north, and we're all ready to kind of start more of an adventure starting today. So there'll be some fishing today, hopefully, and then there'll also be a little bit of sightseeing and kind of discovery of kind of some unique places that I've never been to before. Probably going to get up to Mayo and Kino, I believe it is, in that area. So that's kind of the loose goal. We don't have any
specific schedule set for the next 4 weeks, just kind of the route that we're going to travel on and where we're going to stay. We don't have any idea, so it's just going to be whatever we feel like, whenever we want to stop, we'll stop, just whatever we're comfortable with. So it's going to be kind of an open schedule, which is great, and hopefully there's going to be lots of fishing and photography as well. So pretty excited by that, so stay tuned, and we'll see what the day brings today. Little bugger that just tried to steal my bread. You get out of the trailer. You get out from under there. Where did he go? You like that bread too, don't you? Hey? Get down. Just stop it. Stop it.
Is he on top again? Oh, there he is.
What are you doing? You're a cheeky little bugger.
All right, time to get this party started. Day one of hands on the big road trip.
We're off and ready.
We're going to spray our feet before we go in, and that's just to ensure that we're not tracking anything in that could be harmful to the animal. Come on in, and you can just head right over there.
Here, kitty, kitty.
Come on now. Harder in the summer. Winter's a lot easier. But then she always thinks that I put something there. So we can see she's quite comfortable with us.
Yeah.
She elected to eat the food right there. Sometimes if she's a little bit more apprehensive, she will leave with her food, and we'll see that mostly in the male. He will definitely take his food. He won't actually even come out. Come over here, come over here.
I'm sorry about that.
I have seen thrill seeker ground squirrels come in
Thrill
here
seeker.
and not fare so well, except for one. So
Look,
there's
where
one
she's
that
sitting there.
keeps the odds, but
What a look. Oh my God.
definitely don't feed live animals for a couple of those. Go. I'm not going to put any like pressure on her that's too much. And if she doesn't want to cooperate, she can leave. And then,
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, but so this is why it's so great to work with her, because she's
Yeah, it's gorgeous in here. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi. I've never been approached by a fox before. Look at this.
oh my God, get down,
No,
gremlin. Come on.
I love it. I guess we're not allowed to touch them.
Yeah, like try not to, even though he's a ridiculous. Come on.
You're just so funny.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you're so cute.
What a pose.
Look.
Yeah, that would have been the cellar. Right in there. Pretty cool. The Montague Roadhouse. Oh, here's the old stove. I wonder what this was. Somebody's cabin. Wow. This is well made.
We're at the Pelly Crossing campground, free campground tonight. I like it.
7 p.m.
It is getting late. And there we are.
Well, I am here on the bank of the Pelly River in Pelly Crossing, Yukon, just about 3 hours north of Whitehorse. After stopping at an amazing place at the wildlife preserve. Wow, what an experience we had there today. Holy cow. But this looked like kind of a fishy spot here. We're camped at the local campsite. It's a free campsite for the night, which is great. And we're just gonna chuck a fly in. First, I brought the spinning gear as well. So tonight we're trying a 5-weight rod and reel setup from Loop. Again, it's the Opti K2. It's the Q4/5. Casting straight into the sun, looking west. Wow, that is tough to look at, even with sunglasses on. Oh, fish on! Good one too. Yeah, it's a good one. Holy shit, that's a good sized fish.
Nice.
That's a big fish, man. Oh, it's a pike.
Want a video?
I'm already recording here. That's my first pike in the Yukon. Whoa, he got off!